Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, I'm Caroline and I totally forgot to film the intro of this video. So this is a few days later. I'm gonna look totally different in the next clip, but I am reviewing the Jaclyn Hill x Morphe Divine Neutrals palette. I love Jaclyn Hill. I know it's controversial, but I want to check this out. I got it at my local Ulta. It's $18 and I just love a neutral palette. So let's go ahead and get into the review. About this palette real quickly. I feel like a lot of promo wasn't done on this. I wanted to watch a few videos before I bought it, and it was so hard to find videos reviewing this. I don't even think Jaclyn did a review on it, but it's the Jaclyn Hill Divine Neutrals x Morphe. They are in almost all Ultas now. I didn't want to buy it online because one, I wanted to see it in person, and two, I didn't want to pay for shipping. So now they're in most Ultas. It's $18. I was able to use a 20% off coupon, so I got it for I think $14.40 or something like that. So there are 12 shades in here. Let me just fold it over. So you have the mattes on top, shimmers on bottom. I love this color story. I love that there are a good amount of mattes. I either find that there's only like one or two shimmers, or a palette is like all shimmers, maybe like one or two mattes and one's a transition shade. So I really like the amount of mattes and shimmers in this palette. I love how deep some of these shimmers go. I really just all around love everything about the colors, how she did it, the layout, everything. And it does also have a nice mirror as well. The packaging feels like her Vault collection, that type of thing. This is just a few more shades, but overall, I'm happy with the way it looks, the price point, the mirror, all of that. So I'm gonna go ahead and start this look. I don't really know what kind of look I want. It's probably gonna be like a pretty simple, goldeny bronze smoky eye. I mean, that's what the color story is, but let's go ahead and get started with the look. I'm gonna go in with Just Barely. It is very close to my skin tone, so I'm not sure it's gonna show up. I need to zoom this in a little closer. 1 second. Okay, the setup I have, I don't know if it's gonna stay. I am on my work desk and it is just crazy looking. All right, so going in with Just Barely on this Morphe Jeffree Star brush. There is a decent amount of kickback, but if there's pigment, then I'm totally fine with that. So I'm gonna go in with windshield wiper motions and just kind of put this as a base in my crease and then a little bit above and below my crease, because again, I do just kind of want it as a base. I did prep my lids with a little bit of concealer and set them with Charlotte Tilbury Shade 2 powder, but just want to give this a nice little base to start off the look. Next, I'm gonna go in with Good Vibes. Do the same thing, same brush, tapping it off because there is a good amount of that kickback, and same windshield wiper motions and just building up that shade. Because I do have hooded lids, I like to go higher than my crease. That way it kind of gives the illusion that I don't have hooded lids, because those will be the death of me. So far, I really like the amount of pigment this is giving me. It's pretty easy to control and blend out, as you can see. And then with the hooded lids, I like to kind of stop short. I don't like to bring my eyeshadow down because I feel like it really drags down the eyes, and then kind of like fluff it out like so, just to kind of give it a little bit of a lift. And that is just something I do with my eye shape. You don't have to do that. And just again, flicking out like so. Okay, I really am happy with how it looks so far. I'm gonna go in with Birthday Suit. This is more of like a bronze color. It's weird in person. This one almost looks more yellow, and then on camera that one looks more yellow. But I'm gonna go ahead and with Birthday Suit, I like to apply with my fingers. I just feel like glitters, shimmers, foils, they all go on better. So just gonna apply that like so on 3/4 of my lid. And it's not like the biggest like pout in your face shimmer, I will say. Maybe if I get a brush and wet it, it will be. But I'm still like pretty happy with that payoff. Let's see. It's very pretty. I like it. I would give like an 8 out of 10. It's not like boom, wow in your face, but it is very pretty. It is going on very well, and I love this color. So So I'm gonna go ahead and do this on the other eye. After I use my finger, I do like to use a flat brush like this, just to kind of get all the areas my fingers couldn't really reach. Just kind of the curve of my crease and just something like a little more precise. I am gonna go ahead and add a different color kind of in that inner corner. I think I'm gonna go in Drippin', because I feel like it will just brighten it up and just make it look a little different, but just gonna kind of make a little bit of sharper lines with this brush. People think that Jaclyn Hill has a different formula with Morphe for her palettes than everyone else's palettes with them and their normal eyeshadows. Comment down below, is that like true? Is there any confirmation of that? I don't know. But next I'm gonna go in with Drippin'. That looks more green on camera, but I'm gonna go ahead and go in and just kind of mix that and kind of blend it in with Birthday Suit. Her Vault palettes were rough. I did own 2 of them. I did end up throwing them away. They were a letdown, but her 2 palettes, those like big 35 pan I think ones, are everything. I love them. I own them both. I recommend them to everyone. Like I love them. And the price point, you can't beat it. The quality, the price point, I absolutely love those 2 big ones that she has. And this is performing very well. Definitely better than the Vault. Maybe like equal, maybe like a step down from her big palette, but I would say it's pretty close so far. I want to say the shimmers were a little bit brighter in her original palette, but so far I'm really happy. I'm gonna go in with some matte shades just to deepen this look up. I'm gonna take that same fluffy brush before, and I'm going to go in with Booked and just dip that in. Again, there is a good amount of kickback, but if it makes it more pigmented, then that's fine with me. So putting that on the outer V and then just kind of blending it up into the crease. What I do like, I do prefer darker shades. I think it just looks better with my coloring and my brown eyes. So I do like that a lot of these shimmers and mattes go very dark, because I feel like a lot of companies, whether it's like Laura Mercier or Bobbi Brown, they maybe have like 1 dark shade or like a black, but I like all the options of deep browns that I have in this palette. So I'm just gonna blend and kind of just put, kind of like mesh everything together. I really like this so far. I will say my only issue is the lightest shade, the Luxe. It has a pinky undertone. I'm gonna put it in my inner corner, but I kind of wish they had more of a champagne or gold, especially a gold undertone. Since this is such a warm palette, I feel like a gold highlighter inner corner would have been just a better option for this palette. But that again is just my personal preference. Next, I'm gonna take this little brush. It's Jeffree Star Morphe. Oh, here's the name, JS13. I don't think they make these anymore. I'm gonna take the Good Vibes that I used on my crease and put that on the lower lash line and connect it with that outer V. So I'm making a really cute face. Oh, look at those dark circles. I need sleep. Lord, okay. This face is just not cute. I'm like hide half my face and you just see the eyes. Oh my gosh, those dark circles. I mean, the Braves are in the World Series right now, so I have not been getting as much sleep as normal because the game starts at like 8:30 our time. It may be taking forever, but this is rough. By the time this video goes up, there will be a winner, and if it's us, that would be so wonderful instead of the Astros, but we'll see. Right now in the series, it is tied 1-1, so anyways, going back on topic, just adding this under the eye just to give some definition. I feel like with brown eyes, I always need to have something under there to just create dimension and definition. I'm gonna go in with Booked, which is what I use to deepen the outer V on the top. I'm gonna go ahead and put that down here. as well, and then I'm just gonna connect it so it all blends together. Thing is blended out. Again, hooded lids, man, they like really kill the vibe. But I'm gonna go ahead and go in with Boo Bear, and on this flat brush, this is Jaclyn Morphe JH43. I'm gonna go ahead and apply that like a liner on top and bottom. So I like to go in and just kind of smudge it out on the top. Just give it some extra some definition, kind of smoke it out. I like to do this instead of putting like a very dark color in my inner corner, kind of closing my eye up. I just like to kind of smudge it out as an eyeliner. I find that the most flattering on my eye shape. And I just try to bring it halfway, and then again, just smoking it out. And then I like to put it on the bottom as well. And I go about halfway on the bottom too. Lastly, for the eyeshadow, I'm going to use that All Luxe, which is the lightest shimmer. I'm going to put it in my inner corner. I'm using this flat brush. I cannot find my normal one. I'm going to put it on the inner corner and a little bit on the brow bone. Let's see how it looks. Okay, it does not look as like pink, like an iridescent pink as it does in the pan. I was a little nervous. Let's see. Yeah, okay. I can work with it. I do wish it was a little more gold than pink, but so far that is my only complaint on this palette. I'm definitely gonna be reaching for this and using it. This is really nice. Like, I would definitely pack this for a trip, and this is all I need for sure. Okay, so that is everything with the eyeshadows. I'll go ahead, finish the look with eyeliner and mascara. I'm not gonna do false lashes just because like I'm at home after work. It's a Thursday. I'm not going anywhere tonight. So I'm literally gonna go work out and take a shower. So I don't really feel like wearing false lashes to the gym. But I really like how this performed. I think this looks great with brown eyes. I think it would look good with any color eyes, but I'm definitely like really happy, really feeling this. Looks really good. So let me finish off the look and I'll get right back to you guys. Okay, I finished the look. I just added a little bit of Physicians Formula 2-in-1 Lash Booster Liner in brown on the top. And then I got this sample of the Lash Idol by Lancome. I love this stuff, which is tragic because it's like $30 normal price. But oh my gosh, I love that mascara. I didn't even curl my eyelashes. I'm using an iPhone, so like, can you even tell? I don't know, but that is like some of the best mascara I have used in a really long time, because I do really just like to throw on false lashes for like any big events. But like this, like I don't need false lashes with it. Well, you know, that's dramatic. I'm wearing this on my base. I actually just filmed a video with this doing a first impressions. Tati talked about it, raved about it. That video will probably be up before this because I had a moment. Like my base looks okay, but it doesn't look great. But just watch this video. It'll probably be up the week before if you want my honest opinion on this. It's like 10 bucks, not expensive, but I have feelings. Anyways, this is my final look. Hope you guys enjoyed. Here, let me just get the palette out again in case you forgot, but I highly recommend this. You can get it at Ulta or on Morphe, $18 for 12 shades. I think that is great. I think the quality is great. I really love Morphe shadows, or at least the Jaclyn Hill ones. I haven't bought a Morphe palette that's not a Jaclyn Hill one in a very long time, but I'm very happy with this. I'm so glad I picked it up. I'm really happy with her because, I mean, ever since those lipsticks, I get like stressed out for her whenever she has releases. I've really been enjoying Jaclyn Cosmetics as well. I think I've done some reviews just like in passing on vlogs about her stuff, but I'm having a really bad hair day, which is a real bummer, especially when I filmed 2 videos today. But final look, let me know what you think. Let me know if you have this palette or if you have any questions about it, but definitely recommend. I give it like a 9 out of 10 just because the shimmers are not as like bright in your face as I feel like they could be. But that and the lightest shimmer shade, those are like my only complaints, which, you know, first world problems, am I right? But please subscribe if you haven't already. Give us a thumbs up and I'll see you in my next video.